Hello everyone, I have another junk journal to show you, and this is called the Monet junk journal, and it has a lot of Monet images in it, and I think that's mainly what I use because they're in the public domain, but I did use some of Journal Boater's envelopes in here, and I think that's pretty much it. It is 9 by 6 3/4, and it has a 2-inch spine, and it's covered in like a linen fabric. It's a pretty thick fabric, and it's tied with a sari silk ribbon, and the sari silk does shed, but when it quits shedding, it'll be okay, but that's just what sari silk does. It has 3 signatures, and it has a total of 192 pages. So it's a pretty big journal. So let's take a look at it. Okay, and here's the inside, and there's a pocket that's made out of the same fabric that's on the cover, and it's got a little image here that's from Monet, and it's got a little pocket with a little tiny image in here, and it's got a card you could write on the back if you like, and it's got your letter to explain what you can do with the journal, to give you some ideas of how to use it. Okay, and this is one of the paintings that Claude Monet did, and here is another one. So there's quite a few in here, and this has got a description of who Claude Monet was. He was a French painter, and he loved to paint the French countryside, and he loved to paint water lilies in his garden, and he painted landscapes, seascapes, and portraits. And here's some journaling cards, and these are some of these are like half images, but these are some of the images that Claude Monet painted. And this is a picture of Claude Monet, and it says, "Everything changes, even stone." As you can see, there's a lot of lace and ribbon on the edges of the pages. And here's another pocket with some journaling cards. This you could use as a bookmark, but you could write on the back of those if you like. It says, "To see, we must forget the name of the thing we are looking at." So there's a lot of blank pages for you to write in. And here's a small pocket. And this was done in 1872, and it's Jean Monet. This is Claude Monet's son. He's on his hobby horse. I think he painted him several times. I love the colors in this image. I would like to paint the way a bird sings. And the woman on the bench with the man behind her. And that would be a good bookmark as well. This is on watercolor. It's glued to watercolor paper. And this image is actually printed on watercolor paper. So it's got a good feel to it. A picture of a church. At least I think that's a church. Here's an envelope that you could store something in, then put it back. And that's the end of the first signature. And this is the beginning of the second signature. And this is a portrait that Claude Monet did of a chef. And it's got a lace pocket here. It says, every day I discover more and more beautiful things. It's enough to drive one mad. I have such a desire to do everything. My head is bursting with it. And these are the lilies. I think he liked to paint those. And here's another envelope that you could put something in and put it back behind here. And two women in a boat. And a picture of trees. And these are partial images. And some still life. And here's some flowers that he drew on the tree. And this is on vellum paper, so you can see it from both sides. And this is the middle of the second signature. And here's the other side of that vellum paper. And that's a pretty image. And this is Claude Monet. I think he painted this before he married her, but he ended up marrying her. And this is, all I did was to look at what the universe showed me, to let my brush bear witness to it. I must have flowers always and always. This is actually a little belly band you can put something behind if you like. Little journaling card. And this is the last page of the second signature. And it's got a lace pocket with a journaling card. And this is the beginning of the third signature. And here's some of the water lilies that he loved to paint. I think that's a pretty image. The woman holding the umbrella. And this is a journaling card. This is the two women in the boat image. A lot of blank pages there for you to write on. I would advise young artists to paint as they can, as long as they can, without being afraid of painting badly. And this is vellum paper, so you can see both sides of it. The real subject of every painting is light. A journaling card that you can write on the back if you like. And that's the middle of the third signature. I think that's such a pretty image with the pink and everything. And here's the other side of the vellum paper. the journaling card. Light is the most important person in the picture. Another journaling card. All I did was to look at what the universe showed me, to let my brush bear witness to it. And this image is printed on watercolor paper. So you could actually frame that if you wanted to. And this is the back cover. It says Handmade with Love by Simply Connie May. And here's a little booklet. It's just got a few pages in it that you can write in. A little tiny pocket. And then an image on the back. But it's mainly just for writing, taking notes, something you can take with you. And here's a journaling card that you could write on if you like in the back. So that's it. So I'll be putting this up on my Etsy shop. It's not out there yet, but it will be out there shortly. And if you want to go take a look at it, you can. It's on my Etsy shop, which is Simply Connie May. So just go to Simply Connie May on Etsy, and then you can look at the junk journals. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you like this video, that you would click the like button. So that's all I have for you this time. And so I'll see you on the next video.